Hey everyone, my name's Jag. I'm just another guy trading, and here's my trade recap for the day. So, yesterday, after hours, I was looking at this head and shoulders on ES right here. You know, it consolidated pre market, and then we got a huge pump up. And at 407.5 on SPY, we got a rejection. So, we had half a day trend up, half a day trend down, and then after hours, it was consolidating some more. So, I was looking to play a head and shoulders play on futures, and that's what I did. So I had my trade plan set up, as you can see here. I was looking to enter the trade at 40.60 on ES and go short, and that's what I did. Right at 8:35, I entered my short position, and I had my trims at basically the swing low was my first trim, and then the opposite neckline to the head was my second trim, and these other levels were my other trim areas. So if I zoom in a little bit, you can see that as we opened, we opened and consolidated right on this point of control. So it also happened to be the 404 on SPY. So I took my first trim here, and then as we dipped into the bottom of this consolidation, that's where the 404 on SPY was, and so I trimmed my second position there. Then at 10 a.m. we had Jay Powell testifying to the Senate or Congress. He's testifying to the Senate and Congress this week, and I think today was the Senate or vice versa. Either way, he was talking at 10 a.m. and on that 10 a.m. candle, we got this crazy dump. And honestly, I wasn't prepared to see a reaction like this. This is more than I had bargained for. And it hit my price target, but I obviously should have held through it on that candle. It's one candle. Even if I had waited to the bottom and sold on this bounce, I still would have had the same price. I need to remember I'm trading futures, not options. There's no implied volatility. There's no Greeks to worry about. So that was my bad. Obviously, it was a good trade. I had a trade plan, and that's what I'm working on personally. If you don't know my story, you haven't seen my introduction video, I've been trading options for less than a year. I had really good luck at the beginning, had beginner's luck, got overconfident, made a lot of money, lost a lot of money, and here I am, scaling way down to trading like 1 to 3, maybe 5 contracts at most. At most. Usually one contract. And when I take futures on this one, I took 3 contracts on MES, the minis, and so I was risking about $105 to make about $240. I ended up making about $200 on the trade because I did move one of my trim spots up a little bit. So after that, I tried to take a bounce here off of SPY 400, and let's see, where was I? I think it's actually this bounce. This bounce here, I didn't play. Very interested in it. Very interested off VWAP. Didn't play any of that. Then when SPY got to 400, I really wanted that bounce, and I loaded up the futures to take it on futures again. And lo and behold, I hit buy, and I bought into ES instead of MES. So if you don't know, ES is leveraged futures that trades 10 times the amount of MES on each tick. So instead of each tick moving $1.25, it moves $12.5. So anyway, you can gain or lose a lot more money. So I was actually down. I think I entered the trade here, and even on these little wicks, I was down, pretty much giving back all my gains for the day. But I held, and I held to break even, got out of ES, thankfully, and entered MES, and was about to catch this whole move. I actually entered MES late because of that fiasco, but I chased it, got in, uh, did not exit, and came back down, took a tiny little profit. which stinks because you're paying commissions on futures, blah, blah, blah. Unfortunate. You know, since I was only in one contract, I did chase and I was prepared to average down on there. So I was only in one contract on MES. So that's when, because I was only in one contract, I should have just taken my profits up there and looked to re-enter if it made sense. I didn't have contracts to scale out. I was just kind of holding for bust. But in hindsight, that was a terrible idea. You know, we were approaching this key level. We were approaching VWAP. We were over VWAP on SPY. And rejecting VWAP on SPY. And so there was a lot of confluence to tell me that I was, you know, I made the wrong decision to hold. But is what it is. Still green for the day. And then the last trade that I made was I tried to take this bounce off 4,000. I entered calls here at 4,000 exactly and got stopped out on this candle. Once this candle started, this big candle, as soon as this candle formed, I got out of the trade for a 15% loss on one contract on one data expiration options. So I only lost $15 on one contract. I was trading at the money. Yeah. So, and that's all I did. So I ended up pretty green for the day, more green than I'm used to while trading one or two contracts. It was a good day. But I mean, the biggest win was I made a trade plan and I stuck to it for the most part. You know, I still got a little jittery. I was not prepared for this big candle. There was a little bit of mismanagement, but all in all, the future's bright. I'm on the right track and I'm feeling really good about that. That's about it. If you guys have any questions about the trades I took, my charts, my strategies, anything like that, leave them in the comments and I'll take a look at them. Or if you have anything that you think you can help me with, if you're an experienced trader, or even if you're a new trader and you've seen something that I've overlooked or that I'm missing, go ahead and let me know. And hit the like button or subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be doing a lot of these. I just think it's good for me. It's basically the way I journal. I do type out my journals, but I also like to make these videos so I can look back and see the setups in real time, what they looked like, what I was doing. You know, you can see my drawings where I entered. Here was my stop loss. Trim 1, trim 2, take full profit. And when 10 o'clock hit, I expected more of a step down. I didn't expect this FOMC type of move. You know, this is like what we see during like an FOMC meeting or something like that. I was not prepared for all that action, but is what it is, and we made it out green. So anyway, again, my name is Jag. I'm just another guy trading, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.